is a certain possibility. And I would rather they didn't. I'd rather they put those man hours, and I'll change the audio here, whatever, into so that I'm not talking over myself. Would actually benefit from it. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, and then I need to add this one. Why am I huge? I'm so huge. Stop being so huge, Zeni. All right. Double Zeni power. Let's go. I'll do it like this so you guys can see Nia. You can see Nia from the run. Does that work? This is so professional. This is such a professional thing we have going on here. Here, let's move this up. There. Okay, that might look kind of weird in some ways, but should work. Prof, thank you so much for the tier 3. Whoa, you guys still have, yeah, there we go. No, stop. Okay. Okay. Well, but now I'm muted on the other side, so it's all weird. Okay. You know what? You know what? Move this. You know what? Hang on, guys, chill. Okay? Man, you guys are always freaking out about stuff. Just chill. We need... Wait. This one. Oh no, now you can't see anything. There we go. Okay. We just gotta crop like this. Okay. And then I gotta crop like this. And I gotta move like that. So professional, dude. I'm a professional streamer, can you guys tell? Alright. There. Alright, that's less confusing. I'm looking the wrong direction. I can't do anything about that. You guys are just gonna have to chill. Okay, so... trying to think how this run even started off. Let's just watch and find out, and I'll just talk about it. But... how are we supposed to chill at a time like this? I don't know. You figure it out. Chat. I was making a funny face there. I remember this. Yo, hang on a second. Sorry. Is this where I totally botched this? Yes. Sick mock ball, dude. I can't believe this is the world record. Oh, man. Drewski is, like, rolling over. Just throwing up. He's like, man, I can't believe this is the world record. Exceptionally beatable movement. Wow, this run sucks, dude. Look at this movement. Exceptionally beatable. Wow, look how slow this climb is, man. 12:16, that's may as well be like a grandma playing this game. Oh, dude. All right. Sorry. Okay. Watch this mock ball and guess the runner. Okay. Man, I'm so scatterbrained. I can't even focus on this right now. I'm so scatterbrained, dude. Dude. Is this real life? Did this actually happen? Did I actually get 4 for 4? This is crazy. There's no way this is real. There's no way. Guess I better frame count it. Maybe my auto splitter is like 8 seconds late. So the run before this one, I forgot how to do that strat right there. Are you going 9 for 9? No. No. I like how Zeni did 4 for 4 in honor of Prime 4. How nice. Yeah, no, I am very, very proud of this accomplishment. I mentioned this earlier. I never saw this happening for myself. I never, ever, ever saw this happening for myself. It's actually crazy. It's emotional, is what it is. Okay, so if you look in the top right, Sassy says, OMG, babe, you missed it. So it's just worth noting. So we have a cat. Her name is Jane. She's a freaking menace. Okay. We're convinced she's 70% raccoon because she'll literally dig through our garbage cans looking for stuff that she can drag around the house. Okay. So that's Jane. So Jane got stuck in that plastic bag full of Easter eggs, like plastic Easter eggs. and oh wait, here we go. I do not think I did Ripper Skipper here. Yeah, no. I've been sucking at this lately. Jane bolted down the stairs at mock Jesus with the bag around her neck. Eggs rattling the entire way down. So yeah, I acknowledged that in the run, and I was like, good. I hope she's traumatized. And then when I got on a good pace, I was like, oh no. I can't believe I said that. The thing is, she's a freaking menace, you guys. Like, we're sitting there trying to sleep, like 3 a.m., and all of a sudden you just hear... Because she finds a bag in the trash, starts dragging it around. Oh, this is also the run where I was talking about how important the run button is in this game for speedrunning. Man, this run's full of like hot takes and stuff. Will you pursue RBO after this? What? What do you mean, will I pursue RBO? Are you, like, you're asking me if I'll go back to that and break the record even more? No, I have no plans on doing that. Number 1 RBO time. Yeah, go look at the leaderboard, dude. Go look at... You know what? Don't look at the leaderboard. Go to the wiki. Go to the Super Metroid wiki. It's at, let's see, wiki.supermetroid.run, I think. Go to the record progression page and then go to RBO. And then come back and ask me if I'm gonna pursue RBO after this. Anyway. Yeah, so here's a Fantoon fight. Hard carry. Hard carry. So we got a fast. I don't know what you're on, Nitrana. They probably just posted to the wrong board, dude. Like... Okay. Sure. Here, I'll fix that. One sec. I'll just look at this in the middle of when I'm supposed to be doing commentary here. The Jack, who I know, by the way. Chill dude. Comment. Clean run with good RNG. Alright, let's click on this video link. Any percent KPDR in 4741. Wow, that was really hard to verify that run is not a reverse boss order run. Okay, so yeah, I'll message the Jack and say, hey, by the way, you posted your run to the wrong board. Anyway. So, okay, so see how I'm like wiping my hands? So when I do that, that means that it is very real for me that I'm on a very good pace. And I'm like, one, I'm trying to get like any like sweat that is hiding beneath the skin out. I'm like, gotta get the sweat out of my hands. The other reason I do that is to keep blood flowing through my fingers during stuff like bowling or G4 or whatever, so that they don't like tighten up, because that has happened to me before. Like I've lost runs in Turian because my fingers got all tense during G4 and I couldn't do the strats. So all right. Anyway. Okay. So I mentioned this in the run, but I would have and could have skipped those Kek attacks. But I decided not to, even though this is one of the very rare runs where I could have. simply because I haven't practiced the strat to skip them in a while, and the last 3 times I've tried to do it, I've messed up and didn't even save any time. So I decided I would rather just have the energy from the cax and not risk messing up. And I didn't do the moonfall at the top of Red Tower because the end of my damage boost landed too close to the door, so I couldn't just release the buffer shot after the door. It wouldn't break the block. And the movement gets really weird there for me if it's not an automatic block. So I just decided, I was like, I'm just gonna bail and I'll just, yeah. Like, I was so focused on, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, that's happened to me before many times, Drewski. It's happened to me before so many times that now I just don't even bother. Like, if I know it's not gonna work with the auto shot, I just don't even try to moonfall. So, yeah. Dude, the mother brain fight in this run is so spicy. We're not gonna skip ahead or anything, but for people that are watching right now, just frickin' wait, dude. It's spicy. Oh my gosh, this is such a relief. Holy guacamole, dude. So I needed missiles, which is why I went back, because I was full on energy. I'm like, this Noah's got to drop me a missile. Nope, nothing dropped. All right, so here we do the aggressive but very fast 2-bomb up. So we got that. But now I have 0 missiles, which is not good. Okay, and I almost messed that up, but I got a big energy. So that big energy kind of bailed me out here, because again, look, I have 0 missiles, okay? That doesn't seem like a big deal, but it can actually cost you a lot of time with farming in Lower Norfare, which we'll get to. But because I was full on energy, I was able to grab a bunch of missiles right there. I think I get this, don't I? This is the first PB I've had where I get this strat. So shout outs to Stachio, by the way. That's a Stachio strat, that boost right there. This is a really good strat. So we finally got that, so that's nice. So that saved a little extra time. So I'm heading down into Lower Norfare here, and again, on the previous run that made it this far tonight, I messed up worst room in the game in the stupidest way. So just to summarize, because we don't have a whole lot of time for me to get into this. Worst room in the game in this category, you need to auto deselect a power bomb on your way in. If you don't do that, you're not going to be able to lay a normal bomb very easily when you need to. This strat that I'm about to do is relatively new. It's not super new, but people only started actually trying to put it in this run this year, like within the last couple months. So here's how it goes. So we go up the left side, and then we lay a power bomb, and then another bomb, and we bounce up like that, okay? So in the previous run, I didn't have the power bomb auto deselected, so I couldn't lay the other bombs, and I just fell. GG. So when I was approaching that room, I was like, okay, don't be stupid, Zeni. So yeah, we got that. So I was getting pretty nervous here. You can see my heart rate's going up. 140 is pretty high for me these days. I definitely can get higher. So now we're at 150, but all that really means is, yes, this pace is very real. Okay. I'm aware that this pace is very real, and I'm locked in a big way. I'm like, okay, I gotta maintain this. Okay. All right. Also earlier tonight, I totally botched the Metal Pirate strat. So I still had splits showing at this point. I did eventually hide them. I'll try to remember when that was and note it. Anyway, so this strat, I didn't botch it, but I didn't get the fast version, and we didn't get like hardly any drops. So that sucked. I'm like, okay, well, maybe we'll get the drops that we need in this room. So no supers. One super. One super. So we need 5 more. Okay. Now I'm shooting for like a 18 to 23 second room here. So I start like messing up. So I had to like recenter myself and not let things go crazy out of whack. But this is not good. We're not getting drops here. This is very bad at this point. So that ended up being a 39 second room. So we lost a maximum of about 20 seconds there. This Ridley, I actually changed my strat today. Ironically, it did not go as I hoped it would, but that's okay. We got a little bit of the lunge there, but not really a whole lot. So at this point, Ridley's been such a douche to me lately. I've just been trying to make it more consistent. I practiced Ridley for a couple hours today. But the main thing about this fight is optimizing your charge shots, so releasing them on time, but also moving in a way that you can continue shooting Ridley with your charge shots without too much downtime between your shots. And figuring out how to do that is difficult. So I spent some time today trying to lock that in a little more. This is going pretty well so far. It's not an incredible fight by any means. Okay, so at this point, I've taken more damage than I would have wanted to so far in the fight. And also, we've done enough charge shots on Ridley. I know I need to dump the rest of my missiles or things are going to get out of whack. But he keeps swooping because, again, I kind of changed the way that I move in this fight so that I'm not forcing him into pogo as often. So I tried to force him into pogo there, and thankfully it worked. So now I'm waiting for him to go red. Because when he goes red, I know how many shots I have left in the fight. So he goes red, I start using my supers. Finish using my supers. And then if I recall, things go kind of screwy here in a minute. Yeah, so I missed that, which made him swoop. And then I miss another shot. And then I miss that shot. And then that friggin' bomb spread happens. So that was really bad. That was a really bad 5 seconds there. We probably lost 5 seconds or so right there, just to those couple little mistakes. Maybe even more. Yo, Sephi. What's up, dude? Thankfully, the rest of the fight ended up pretty clean. We have a good amount of energy, but as you can see, like, my pace is going down at this point. It really should have been going up, but pre-Ridley and then just kind of sloppy stuff at the end there made us lose time there. So it ended up being a 193 fight. I'm shooting for like mid 180 or lower. So, like, not the worst. We saved 10 seconds on the fight over my previous PB, but again, we lost so much time right before Ridley. Thank you so much, Sephi. That's so kind of you to say. All that being said, I decided at this point in the run that I needed to make sure that I stayed locked in. I bonked that pirate immediately. So that was really annoying. But, you know, I'm looking at my resources here, and this is better resources than you can expect to have on any given run. So I was like, okay, well, we lost a bunch of time there, but we're also kind of set up for things to go really well here. So I tried to, like, stay focused. This room sucks in this category. Every time I think I figure out something consistent, these jerks change what they're doing. So I end up bonking here, so that sucks. Okay, and then this room doesn't really scare me anymore, thankfully, because I'm pretty confident in my strat. But that being said, it didn't go exactly according to plan. So we bonk there, which is bad. But I'm alive, right? Now, the thing is, you think 73 energy here is plenty. But in this category, you're actually guaranteed to take some more damage on the way out. And you really, really, really don't want a health bomb right here because, oh, that was bad. You need super missiles from mini Kraid. We're heading to Kraid now. You need super missiles from mini Kraid. If you health bomb, that is really bad news. Okay, so that room went bad. I took extra damage in that room. We were already low, so now we're super extra low. So I waited there hoping that Nova would drop energy. Of course, he drops the missile that I needed earlier. Just hoping and praying that that second hopper jumps high. He did, thankfully. And then I farmed this one as well, and he gives me a small energy, which is, again, not what I'm looking for, okay? So I'm trying to figure out what I do here. I know that I have enough energy that I'm not going to health bomb on the way to Kraid as long as I'm, you know, not messing things up in a major way, but I was trying to decide whether to farm here, and I was like, I've lost too much time. I gotta go and just try to get some time back. So I did. Then I'm trying to decide, okay, do I use a missile here? Do I jump over? I decided to use the missile. Really hoping for this mock. I get it. I have to use a super here. I missed the unmorph, so we lost a little time there, but thankfully I fixed it, you know, I adjusted. And yeah, so here I'm just hoping we don't get super extra lag because, again, like I don't want to take any more damage right here. So I don't do the lag reduction in the spikes. We get pretty good lag there. We do not miss the Kraid quick kill, and then we get the supers that we need and the missiles that we need. So I'm like, okay. So I saw that we saved time there. I was like, okay. And honestly, so what's funny is I have my splits on my camera screen. It's a prompter. So like I have chat right here. So I'm reading chat, but I'm looking at the camera. So it looks like I'm looking at you guys. I have splits right there too. Okay. So that I don't have to like glance over when I want to check my pace. I can just kind of like look over. But I also have a Nia cam in front of the bottom half of my splits so that on spicy paces, I don't see what my pace is after a certain point. So I actually can't see after the 7.3, I can't see any more of the paces. That being said, I can still see the timer. I just can't see the pace. Okay. So right about here is where I was trying to decide, okay, do I hide the splits or not? Right? They were behind my Nia cam, but they were still up on my main monitor. I hadn't like hidden them on my main monitor, so I could glance over and see what my pace was. I was a little worried about this wall jump here because I keep missing this. But that worked out, thankfully. Thanks, Desi. Yeah. Honestly, the prompter has been so nice for my streaming setup. I'm going to talk about my whole streaming setup in a video relatively soon. But basically, I have an OBS scene. Let me pause this. I have an OBS scene. I'm going to pull it up on the main screen so you guys can see it, and then I'll switch back. But I have this OBS scene just projected onto the prompter constantly. And so when I want to hide or show things like hiding chat or showing chat or hiding my splits or whatever, it's as simple as toggling the visibility on that source with a button on my Stream Deck. So I'm going to switch to it now so you guys can see it. So yeah, good stuff. All right, so Botwoon can be a major pain in the butt. I was really worried that I was going to screw this up, and I almost did. But thankfully, the tail dropped in a way that I got all the drops that I needed. And somehow he dropped me really good drops for once. Sorry, Nia. That never happens. You never get the drops that you need from Botwoon on pace. Ever, 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 ever. So I mess up here. I'm like, okay, you know, give me the supers, bugs, please. Give me the supers. And they dropped 4. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So I'm just gone. 26 RNG pit room is crazy good. I think Oats got a 22 once. 26 is really good. Okay. Usually RNG pit is 30 plus. So at that point I'm like, okay. Maybe this run is like for real again. The problem is I only have 1 power bomb here and I have not full missiles, so that makes this fight really sketchy. So I'm literally sitting here trying to decide if I use this power bomb, and I'm thinking, okay, well, what kind of opener am I gonna do if I don't do the ice shield? You know, I was thinking about it. I was like, I just have to do the ice shield. So so we do the ice shield. And then I miss the 1 super that I shoot. So I may as well have just not even done anything there. So I'm like really nervous now that this fight's gonna go super south. I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just like play it by ear. So I'm like randomly like shooting charge shots and missiles, and this is just like the most unorthodox low ice Draygon fight ever. I'm like, I hope you're almost dead. I don't know. I guess I'll just pseudo screw a bunch. I see those missiles. I'm like, I gotta go for it. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, let's get out of here. So that wasn't even a very good fight, but it was good enough to save a bunch of time compared to my PB. So that was a 75. So you can save, like with an actually good Draygon, you can save like another 10 seconds on that. Okay. Now here's the other thing. I'm trying not to health bomb here because I know if I health bomb, we're just screwed. So I have to lose some time in this room to movement. Okay. All right. And then I bonk that door. I'm like, okay, let's just farm these bugs. So those were decent drops. I was really hoping for at least 1 power bomb there, but I did not get it, unfortunately. Screw up the quick drop into the sand. And then we farm these guys, and they give me a missile. Yeah. So I was aware of the -17 at this point. I was like, well, we are definitely losing a bunch of time because we have to go up and around here, which is pretty slow compared to the power bomb. And in my mind's eye, I was like, these crabs aren't going to drop me power bombs. But thankfully they did. Okay, so now I'm sketched out about this. This strat kind of sucks because the super missiles are really good, but the gravity jump is really tight. And this is something that has killed a couple of my other runs. So I wasn't sure if that was good. And we go up and up and up and up and up, and we barely make it. So that's good. Now here's the nice thing. The crabs dropped me 2 power bombs, which enabled me to not only... it enabled me to farm these bugs with a power bomb, and then I decided to just go. Because I had 4 supers. 4, I've decided, is like minimum. Like, if you feel like I need to play aggressively here, you can leave with 4 and you will hopefully be okay. I prefer to have 5. So yeah, heart rate's spiking because I'm aware, like, maybe this can happen. Even though I can't see my pace on the prompter, I did look over, I saw it was -17. On the prompter, I can still see everything below, starting with the timer and below. So I could see best possible time, okay? I could see best possible time is still 47.2x. And I knew for sure, it was like, there's no way 2x is going to happen. 3x is pretty dang unlikely, but if I play really well from here, I might be able to clutch out a 4x. Maybe world record, like if I'm super lucky, okay? I messed up this room. So that kind of sucked. We lost like half a second there. It's not the worst thing. I decided to do this, so I shoot the first pirates and then I missile the last one so that I don't have to bonk him. It saves a little time. I had missiles to spare, so... Door bonk is unintentional there, yeah. Okay. So I had hidden my splits on my main monitor at this point, and then I just saw myself reach and I hid the splits on my prompter too. Because I knew, because I can see the timer, I just can't see the splits. So I knew my best possible time was 47.36. And I knew that if I had any more information other than that for the rest of the run, I was going to psych myself out and ruin it. Okay? So I hid the splits. Because, I mean, if I'm going into climb on escape and I see that it's still possible, what do you freaking think is going to happen? I'm going to automorph or unspin or whatever. Like, climb and escape on this category is miserable. It's freaking miserable, dude. Okay. So I'm trying to decide how to handle these Metroids. I decided that I needed to just go rather than wait for those drops there. And I decided to super here. And I lucked out and got a lot of supers, but my energy is kind of low. I'm like, okay, well, hopefully they give me energy on this next one. No, they don't. But now I have 9 supers. I'm like, okay, well, I should farm this guy. Oh, I screwed that up. Okay, well, I guess we're just going and losing even more energy. Okay. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I super here, there is a chance the Metroids drop me no supers and the run is dead. If I use missiles here, there is a strong chance the Metroids don't drop me enough energy to be full. And the run is very, very spicy after that. Because either I have to refill after the baby Metroid, or I have to go to Mother Brain with potentially no room for error. Okay? So I'm trying to decide in this moment, do I super or do I missile the Metroids? And I decided that I would super. So I super, I get what I need, and I make it I do the deboost into the door. We didn't screw that up, thankfully. Okay. So now we're going to baby skip. You can see my heart rate is 163, 164. It's probably going to go higher. Bomb spread on pace. For whatever reason, my left thumb starts shaking sometimes. That happened here, and I wasn't sure that I timed it correctly. And this was so jank, dude. Oh my gosh. That was so sketchy. I do not know how the baby didn't grab me. Okay, so thankfully we made it through. Okay. That never happened, Desi. That's not a thing. Come on. Stop. You're too nice. Okay, so I'm like freaking out. Because I'm like, I don't know if this is... This feels good. This feels like it's been a really good segment, but I don't know for sure. Like I said, my splits are hidden. So I don't know. I don't know what my best possible time is outside of what I saw at G4. Okay. I was really worried about Kojacting a super here. So I didn't do the angle shot. I was really worried about not getting Zeb skip here. It's weird in this category. That worked out. Then I got hit by a turret, which was really annoying. And then I was really worried about getting turret sniped here. The very lost. We're good. Okay. Mother brain. Somehow I did not lose count. I don't know how, because I suck at keeping count in this fight. So that's 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I just start counting. I was so nervous here. I didn't even know that I had golded. I was so freaking nervous, okay? And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, I need to be really tight with my charge shots, but I need to not miss charge shots. Because missing charge shots in this category, that will freaking kill you. Okay, so yes, Mother Brain is already being kind of aggressive with the patterns. All right. But I'm just trying to focus. And it was really weird. More than once, I was like, whoa, I'm already at 50 shots. Whoa, I'm already at 70 shots. Whoa, I'm already at 90 shots. Like the run, like I was focused and I was doing really well at like adjusting for patterns and stuff. But usually this fight feels way longer than it did in this run for some reason. That was sketchy. And honestly, I think it was just because of the adrenaline and focusing. Okay. Okay, so just wait for it. Things are, you know, pretty stable at this point in the fight. Like, Mother Brain does this thing where she gets into these like grooves of patterns where you can kind of tell, like, okay, she meatballed. There's like a 60% chance she's gonna onion ring. You know, like that kind of a thing. It's really hard to explain, but you can kind of tell what she's gonna do next sometimes. Okay? So I'm feeling pretty comfortable, but I didn't see if I did already, and you guys can't see, but... Okay, so I just leaned forward. Okay, so the reason I leaned forward is because more than once, I get to 130, 140, and I realize I'm not locked in and paying attention to when ketchup is, so I actually lean forward to be like, okay, Zeni, like, focus, watch for ketchup. Okay, so this meatball happens, and I know that ketchup is about to come, like, right after this. This was a very poorly timed. Yeah, okay, so first of all, spicy. Second of all, the rhythm of my shots compared to the catch-ups right here is so uncomfortable. You can get into a pretty comfortable rhythm. This is not that. I was so scared that I was gonna miss my jump input and just eat ketchup and just be done, okay? So I like scooted back a little bit. I'm like trying to adjust, whatever. I'm like, come on, mother brain. Like, I miss a charge shot. Like, give me a meatball. Okay, she gives me a meatball. Okay, watch this crap. Okay, ice shield. Shoot. Ice shield. What are you doing, mother brain? Hotarubi. Dude. That was so scary, man. Let's watch that again. Okay, we gotta skip ahead a little bit. Okay. Should be coming up here. Okay, so now you know what to watch for. Missed a charge shot, so the meatball's coming up. Okay, here we go. That's so scary, man. I know what's gonna happen and I'm still scared. Heart rate, high 160s. Okay, yeah. All right, so you see my heart rate's still kind of going up. That's because I know this isn't over. I am trying so hard not to psych myself out about the escape. The escape in this category is so annoying. It is so annoying. Because you have to do a lot more wall jumps since you don't have high jump. There's no speed booster, so it's longer, so there's more room for error. So I start like doing breathing exercises here to try and like calm myself down. Like get out of my head. And I take a big drink of water. Oh man. Chat was loving the memes. Yeah, so I mentioned that the fight, it felt kind of slow, but I wasn't sure if it actually was slow. Now, what I meant by that was I wasn't completely confident in the timing of my charge shots because I was trying so hard not to undercharge. I wasn't completely confident in that. And then we got not the worst, but not a very good last catch up. And then this sucked too. So Mother Brain's just being a freaking jerk right here. So we lost a couple seconds here just because missed shots and stuff. Okay, so again, I'm just trying not to psych myself out for this escape. Again, I can't see the best possible time. I can't see my splits. I don't know where we're actually at with this. I'm hoping so much that this is it, right? I'm like, I don't want to run against this like fast BS. So I'm hoping so hard that this is record. I would be willing to run against it again even in the nearish future. Sure, I can undo my cam. but I didn't want to have to come right back to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna change the audio here. Sorry. Where's the thing? Okay. So I didn't miss those wall jumps, which is nice, but this is actually the scary part, okay? So I actually counted every single one of these wall jumps. I've never done that before. I'll take it. Somehow, no issues. that was actually good. That was a good climb. Okay. All right. So now I'm thinking, okay, well, hopefully I get good steam here. That's fine. That's actually good. Did the best I could. Oh my gosh! Yeah! We did it! Dude! Dude! Oh my gosh! 4 out of 4, bro!
Yes! Yes! Are you asking for a challenge?
Well done, Zeni. Now
so yeah, I'll be uploading that to YouTube here in a minute. And because of that, I actually need to go. Because I have work in the morning and I have some stuff that I have to process and do before I can go to bed. So honestly, right now, it's probably going to be 2 a.m. before I even get in bed. So I got to go. But thank you guys so much. Thank you for all of your support. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's that. One sec. I gotta. There we go. Again, I already said this, but just, you know, I dedicate the 4 out of 4 to Zoast and to Sassy. There is no question in my mind that if I didn't have the support of both of them, it never would have happened. So, I mean, we can if you want, Sassy. We could eat smaller portions. It's, you know what? Honestly, if anything, I feel like this is probably one of the last times where I could actually justify it. Like, because this is huge. This is huge for me. Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, if you want to drive over there and get some, I would definitely be down for that. We can just eat, you know, smaller portions and eat some for leftovers tomorrow. It's no big deal. We can do it. You're sleepy? I mean, I can drive over there and do it. It just means that I'll be up even later. We could order some. You just want to order some? Anyway, I gotta go, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you. Sassy, I love you. Zoast, I love you. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'm not answering what's next yet. I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. I will not be running low ice tomorrow. I will be doing something else. I don't know what that something else is. But yeah. This is crazy. All right. Let's find a raid. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. My life is so much better with you guys in it. Thank you.